Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show how we can use Catalina's integration tools to be able to get data from Dynamics SL out to one of these free dashboards. And we're going to use actually an IoT uh, trans data transportation called MQTT. IoT standing for Internet of Things, which are all these devices that are out there, and MQTT is a very lightweight data transport. It doesn't really matter. I'll just show you how this is done. So I'm going to go into our tool, and if you've used our integration tools before, you've seen how you can go ahead and use transformation scripts or integration scripts that basically take data from one system, transform it, and then send it to another system. So I'm going to go, I've got an existing integration out there that I use for Salesforce to be able to take data from Dynamics SL and put it into Salesforce. In this case, I'm taking summarized data, so I get all of the order totals for the current date and send it out to Salesforce so the salesperson knows, okay, well, I've made this much money. So I'm just going to go, and this really doesn't matter, but what we can do is send this not to just Salesforce. Right now it's set up to go to Salesforce, but I can send it to MQTT. And I'm going to put some information out here. Now I'm going to use a free dashboard from a company called Adafruit. They're an electronics company of all things, and what this does is, we use them a lot of times for devices and sensors and things like that in the Internet of Things thing for watching temperatures and vibrations and all that in HVAC systems and flooding and all that kind of stuff for property management and those types of things, be able to go and create service calls. We're going to use that exact same thing and use a free dashboard out there with that. So I've put in some information here, like the host. This is where the server, where the dashboard system is, some port information, username and password, and then the topic. And the topic really is just kind of a data feed that I'm going to be sending information to. So I'm just going to go and save that. And now I'm going to Adafruit to go ahead and show you how I'm using that information. So if I go here and go into this, I've got these things called feeds. You can see I use this for IoT information, but I'm just going to create a brand new feed, and I'm just going to call this orders, because that's what I want data to go to. And I'm just going to create that. And if I go in there and take a look at that, I can see where, as data comes flowing. Oh, look at that. The data came from there, so I've got $470.86 worth of orders right now. So the data is already heading out from SL through the Catalina integration tools, because we're sitting there, that integration script is always sitting there watching SL, and whenever something changes, it sends it out there. So I've gone ahead and done this. I've got a data feed that I can see that I've got data that's coming out, 407.86. I'm now going to put it on a dashboard. You can see here's some of the other ones for my lighting control and environmental monitoring and things like that, to make sure that my HVAC systems are working okay. But I'm going to create a new dashboard, and I'm going to call this, let's say, orders summary, and create that. And then I can go into that, and now I can do all kinds of cool things. Now this is a very simple dashboard. We can use all kinds of things, both free and paid services, as well as on-prem type things. I'm just going to do a gauge, and I'm going to load my orders feed. And let's say my average, maybe I do $10,000 or so a day, so I want to watch my progress throughout the day. And I can go, I'll just call that daily order total, which just is giving me what today's orders are. And I'll create that. I can see I've got $470.86 because that's already been updated. So if I go into Dynamics SL, let me see if I can find my SL. Here it is. And let me create a brand new sales order. So I want to be able to see this dashboard at all times. So let me go ahead. I've got a little bit more space over here. I've got limited space because of the way this movie does things. But let me just create a new sales order. I'll create it for one of my customers, and let me put in what my ship via ID is going to be best way, and let's just fill out some information. Add $123, and I got some default things that I've got to do. So I've got $123. Comes out to $125.46 after tax and handling and all that stuff. So if I go and save this, I get an order number, and look, automatically, boom, it's gone out there. So the way the Catalina tools are is that we can go ahead and pick this stuff up, put it out there, and you saw this within a few seconds. I've just taken a very simple script and I'm sending it out to a dashboard. I could go ahead and change this. Let's go ahead and add 3, and let's lower the, well, let's raise the price, 150. So that's going to change that to 459. And if I save that, within seconds, boom, it's already out there, it's already updating. And it's very easy to go and do. I can add some additional things, and like I mentioned, in other dashboards you can do all kinds of things where you can move, you can add all kinds of sliders and text and graphs and temperature gauges and all kinds of stuff. And what I'm doing is I'm taking ERP data and putting it out here on a free type thing. So if I go ahead and let's change this one more time, let's add one more, so the price should go up again for my daily amounts. And there we go. So now I'm at 1,082.86, and you can see that it's gone and done. So anyway, if you've got any questions about how our integration tools work, how we integrate with Dynamics SL, or even how we integrate with IoT or Internet of Things. So if you say you're an HVAC company, property management, facilities, whatever, that you need to go and manage and watch devices that are out there for temperature, flooding, or whatever, and then be able to create service calls either in SL or in your field service system or whatever. We can do that using these tools, very similar to what we've just done right here, and working against a free dashboard. Anyway, thanks a lot, and look forward to talking to you.